at this part of our meeting, we're going to be saying farewell. And I see Charlene's face. Charlene, it's wonderful to see you. Hello, hello. And glad you are
Hello, it's great to be here.
It's wonderful. Tell us what's up, and then we're going to do a little round robin of appreciation.
Okay, I think it's great that, I mean, this is such a great WILPF we have here. That's one of my regrets of leaving it, but I decided to go give it a try near my family in St. Louis. Actually, it's near Webster Groves, Webster College in St. Louis. So I'm gonna go live there and see how that goes. I mean, I'd like to. I'm renting an apartment that I'll be walking again. I'll be 10 blocks from my sisters, so I can go, see them and do things with the family. And so I'm looking forward to that. But I really realize the great community we have here, and I've just gotten separated from it with this coronavirus. I'm not a computer person at this point, and then consequently, it's like I've been isolated for, 15 months or something. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that, but I'm gonna be giving up my place, going back home the 1st of June. And then I'll be leaving the 5th Saturday with my two brothers. And I have to have the whole apartment cleared out.
How about some wishes for Charlene, some memories, some things? Yeah, Shirley?
I remember Charlene so fondly because she went to a lot of WILPF programs, and I often would drive her home from the meeting. So we had some nice chats. You know what, Charlene? My son-in-law is from Webster's Grove, Missouri. Is that where you're going?
Yes. Well, I went to Webster College there.
His family are all from Webster's Grove. So you're like family.
Your family is? Wait, which family is?
My son-in-law, Ted Lewis. His family is they're all from Webster's Grove. But they now all have scattered to the West Coast, so except for a few cousins. So
great.
So it's like, it sounds like such a familiar place. It's near St. Louis.
Yes.
Right?
Great.
Yes, right. It's on the edge.
Great connections and memories, Shirley. How about anybody else?
And also there's a WILPF group that's reviving that's been a long time, really good WILPF group in St. Louis too. So Charlene's looking forward to catching up, checking up with them, connecting.
I see Essie's hand. Essie?
Yes, Charlene, I will miss you a lot. We became so much
I will
close.
miss you.
Thank you. And I have good memories of you. Those good organic
we did many things.
And my daughter likes you too. She said, say hi to Charlene. And we'll miss you, but
great.
Keep in touch. Try to keep in touch when you leave.
Yes.
That's very good. Have a good trip. Have a wonderful trip. Enjoy.
How about other memories? Memories of Charlene? How about at the Peace Fair? I remember Charlene at Peace Fair. Charlene, what did you do at the Peace Fair?
Well, for a while we were selling the organic, the cotton, not cotton, not coffee. We sold people a lot of tickets, and then I encouraged them to go. But we had a table. I can't, and we had, I can't totally remember, but we had things we sold. I can't remember all of them.
So what I
but
remember,
we did things. We got a lot of people to come and help take turns too at our table or the other And I forget what we sold.
So,
Yeah,
so Charlene, one of the things I remember, and I think it's about you at the Peace Fair, is you had 2 or 3 boxes of glasses. Is that you? And you would bring them and insist that we not use, you know,
Oh,
throw
yes,
away glasses.
yes,
Oh.
yes.
And
paper.
and I was so
And that-
impressed. You know, these are drinking glasses.
No,
And I was
Yes.
so impressed. You were ahead of the times. Now our consciousness has been our consciences have been raised, but you were the first one to really open my eyes about all of that. For at one of the early
Wow.
Peace Fairs.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Great, yeah. Because I guess I had a bunch of them, and so I said, why not bring them? And
Yeah.
plates we use regular. That's good. And it was such a warm interaction. And I remember Roz Dean being there.
Yeah.
I miss her very much. She's up in Pittsburgh. Yes, it was a lot of work getting ready for the Peace Fair and doing it, but it was a very interactive, fun thing.
And you were there, I think, all day from the big, you know.
Yes, yes. Right. That's great.
And then you
So
probably
thank you. And
walked home in
Essie,
the bus.
you still, Essie, are you still at the same place? Were you talking about moving to a new place?
Yeah, this
Did move.
I don't like it. very
Okay,
much.
that's what your story was.
But
about.
I'm finding a better place. By June, I might be moving there too.
So I see
But
that
moving
Carol,
back.
oh, excuse me. I think that Carol Garvey has raised her hand. Okay, Carol, we can't see you very well.
I know. I tried to do as a do-it-yourself green screen and it didn't work very well. But anyway, and I
Yes,
have,
Carol.
So it's hard.
I'm all in blue. I don't know if you can tell.
This Carol?
Yes, your blue
Yeah,
color.
and I've got the Kara vote sign on it. Anyway, I'm going to
Okay.
try and work on that and make it better in the future. However, so I'm Carol Garvey. Mainly, I know Charlene through the SEIU 521 retiree group, and I've known her off and on for like 25 years, I think. And so
Mhm.
after she became active in the retirees, one of the things she encouraged us to go to and also donate to was the Labor Fest. And the annual Labor Fest program that I think was the month of July, right? And so we went to, I mean, I'm just kind of astounded at what she can do and how she can get around without a car, you know, and using public transportation and knowing all the different routes and
And
what
asking
bus
for
to take
rides.
to get to the train and where she can take BART and all this stuff that she's just so adept at. And but we all, I guess about 10 of us, I think, got tickets and went on this mural trip, a tour of the murals in San Francisco about 3 years ago, I think, on a bus and
Yeah,
with
we had a bus.
with the Labor Fest group. And I mean, it was just fascinating, all the different murals around San Francisco, including Diego Rivera. I guess he was probably the most famous muralist, and other people. But I mean, it was just really incredible and fun. And going places I've never gone before, like the old stables at Golden Gate Park, where they had a mural and things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she opened my eyes to like new ways of getting around without wasting gas. And and actually, you know, we just had a great time.
Good.
And of course, she's always famous for always bringing flyers about different events and different things, you know, social justice things. Every time we haven't had a meeting for over a year now, but I mean, when we were having meetings pre-pandemic, she was always bringing flyers to every meeting and talking about really important issues. So we're going to miss you and wish you good luck. And it'll be nice
Okay.
to be with your family, I think, too. And I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you'll be raising
Yeah.
a ruckus there too, right?
Yes. I'm sure I'll be coming back to visit They got the
Okay.
train. I like the train. That's how I like to travel.
Sounds great.
Yeah, and you used to travel to St. Louis to visit family. This time you'll come the other direction to visit
This
us.
time I'm fine, but I like to. Yes, right.
So how are you getting from here to St. Louis with your brothers?
Oh, my brothers have bought me it's from their frequent flyer. They have they're flying me back with them.
Flying back. All right. That'll be a lot quicker than the train.
Yeah, right. I prefer the other, but I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to share a memory of Charlene? Any memories from the Peace Fair? Anything that WILF meetings? Chart, do you want to say anything?
Yes, I do. So first, I want to say that I know that you folks are very much doing a lot of work for the oral histories and capturing all the this beautiful activism that has been going on for so many decades. And so Charlene is I'm working with her to put together her collection of activist materials
Unions.
for the labor archive
That's right.
at San Francisco State University. So Charlene is very kindly trying to preserve that, and it will be preserved at the labor archive.
It was from the safety seminar that we started back in '91 that we attended, and they encouraged our union to have one. And I have the history and the flyers and things of that, a whole box, about 5 inches of it.
Mhm.
6 that I've accumulated. So we'll put that in the labor archives.
And then her work on the integrated pest
Yeah,
management
alternatives to pesticides.
alternatives in Santa Clara County.
We passed an ordinance.
Really pioneering stuff. And I will also say that I had the honor of taking Charlene to a couple of Black Lives Matter and immigration protests during the pandemic, and so she was brave enough to get out there and
Yeah,
to stand up for her principles.
thank you. Yeah,
Wonderful.
Wow.
it's fun doing it with someone else too,
Any other memories for Charlene as we share with her our experiences of her in San Jose, whether in the labor or WILF or any other kind of activism out on the streets? We miss you on the streets, Charlene.
Oh, I'll miss it too. Yes.
Miss you
And,
miss you at the meetings,
Yep.
and we wish you
okay,
well.
I'll be.
We wish
Thank you. Thank you.
We wish you well. Everybody wishes you well. Yes.